Hi, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrappin' Happy. So, welcome back to part whatever this is. Working on our envelope. Let's see, it's a big envelope, soft cover, single signature junk journal. I've decided to keep it as one instead of splitting it up because look how good this looks. I mean, that's just perfect. So it's 14 pages, so 56 maybe. I mean, it's not huge, but big enough. So I think I'm going to leave it as a single signature. So what I'm going to do today is go through, and I go through several times, like 4, 5 times, and add a little something here, a little button here, a little something here, or take something away. I just go through with fresh eyes. I try with fresh eyes to see, you know, what it needs or what it doesn't need. So I've done some of the decorating so that you don't have to sit there and watch me glue stuff, but I've left a few things undone. So here, I mean, just absolutely as is, doing nothing to this, is the one of the journal cards from Roses Are Red kit. And here, I just did some, oh, you know, Tim Holtz little doll, paper dolls. I think this is actually Tim Holtz too, the flower die cut. And I had some scraps that matched perfectly. Just kind of put that there. Over here we have, I have these, I don't know if they're Tim Holtz or not. I've had them a really long time. But it came in a little stack of just these little bitty cards. And I think they looks like two by 2s. And I thought the little bird was cute. And I'm just sticking them in. Do something to them or not. And then this, actually, this was cut out of a magazine at some point, and then I just backed it onto some book page. Just kind of like a giant stamp, I guess. And these little people, these little girls, they needed to live there. So I just kind of stuck them on the edge. And this is also a top tuck. I'm not really sure what this is. I think I had my paper upside down when I was sewing. And I was just going to make like a little top tuck thing, and so now I guess it's I guess it works. Okay. I was thinking it was going to be too heavy, but it works. Okay. So here's this a little flip up, sort of. And I put a little Tim Holtz with some ribbon and a little piece of fabric. Just kind of stapled it on and then glued it on. Same here, it's just some of this ribbon, no, lace, and then a little piece of music paper. And while I'm thinking about it, let me show you this. I got these from BB Craft a few months ago, I guess. There's all of these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 colors. A couple of blues, whoops, a lavender, along with a dark purple, and a cream, a white. Pretty much just about every color you could need. If I was adding something, I would add a gold to it, because sometimes I just need some gold ribbon, and a different sort of, like, for the book we're working on now, this bright green just doesn't work. Like maybe a sagey green, because this one definitely doesn't work either. But otherwise, I mean, it's pretty darn perfect. BB Craft, and I will put the link. But I got those, and I use them all the time. Okay, so I just flip through, and the next time I go through, I may look at this and go, oh, that needs a something. You know, because sometimes the first time you work or you know, decorate or think, it's not quite right. And so you go through a second time and you add something else. You know, I got my buttons right here, which, believe me, this is not all my buttons. I have millions. But this is kind of divided into, you know, different colors. I've got a gold jar, a white jar, teeny tiny, you know, those itsy teensy buttons, and one that's just black. I've got all kinds of buttons. Oops. So I'll go back through and, you know, see. And these I usually leave blank because they're just so pretty. This one I had, I mean, look how pretty that is. It's perfect with the colors. And then it's just a greeting card, empty. And that's sweet. I just love it. So I thought that would go really well here. And then I, on the little top, I put some of the lavender ribbon and a little paper die cut. And I thought that looked kind of good. Here is, I dug through my pre-made things that I made a while back. And this is a pocket that I learned from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. And yes, I do watch other people besides her. It seems like everything I've come up with in this journal is from her. But she just has really great ideas. So anyway, this came from another kit that I was using for something else, but they were purple tickets, and I thought that was kind of perfect. And so I put that little pocket there. And this one I just put a little bit of, you know, eyelash trim. It was just a little scrap, just laid on my desk. So, okay, perfect. A journaling card under here. This one I did not, oh, I need to fix that. I did not put anything in here because it's so pretty. So, you know, I didn't want to cover that up. And then this is when I left because I wanted to talk to you about it. I did a video quite some time ago where I had just stumbled upon the idea, or I don't know, I actually think I might have come up with the idea. Not that I'm original, but I don't think I saw anybody else do it. That cork from Dollar Tree, it's, you know, real thin, but it's sticky back cork. And I just made a whole slew of these little, just little embellishments, I guess, one day. And I hardly ever use them because, you know, hoard. But what I wanted to do was put that here, but I also wanted to show you, even if it's a sticker already, it's a good idea to go ahead and add glue anyway, because a lot of times, you know, you don't know how old this glue is and it might not stick anymore or stick very well. So I always add glue. Even like if you peel a sticker off the back of one of these library pockets, I still use glue, even though it's sticky already. And FYI, thank you for the answers. I found tips or lids for this thing. Of course, I went in on Amazon and just searched for lids or caps or tops and spent full price. Somebody else sent me a link for something else that works. It's not the actual official caps. $4.95. So half price. Story of my life. So anyway, I did get a topper for my little glue bottle. So thank you. You know what? I think something under that would be pretty. Let me see. Let me see. What about? Oh, look, that's kind of lameish. Let's try it and see. The problem with this sometimes is this isn't very wide. So, what do you think? I think it'll work. And the cool thing, I don't know if you can see this. Hang on. Let me find my button. This stuff here is like the wrapping in a box I ordered. I ordered it from Hallmark a couple years ago for Christmas, something for Christmas. And the box was just full of this stuff. I love it. Now I don't know if that's in every box or, you know, just some, but I love that stuff. I think it's really interesting looking. Okay, here's a little card I made. I love these little girls. They're so cute. This is that belly band that I folded up, and the paper I don't really care for. So I felt like this just kind of took the focus off the paper. And really what you notice is just the blue, not so much the birds that are trying to get me. But it's also, you know, you could put something in here. And then this is another one of the pockets that Tina taught us how to make. And just a little bitty journal card. Another one that has spray in the stencils, and then just a card. And I like the little bird. Okay, keep going. I went ahead and added one of these here. This is from the Wordy birds, which I'm going to show you here in a minute in the back. It's from ThePaperedSoul, and you get like, I'm going to say 3 pages of stuff in this download. It's got birds, it's got words, it's got hats for the bird, wings for the bird, and then there's some circles with butterflies and hearts, and seemed like something else, but I could be wrong. But I just thought it was so pretty, and I wanted one of those in here. I think we talked about this last time. Just kind of added up some stuff there and put a little journal card in. And this, it's not green stamps, but I'm trying to think of what it was called. They were some sort of plaid somethings. I remember them when I was a kid, but where I grew up, the big deal was green stamps, S&H green stamps. But I did see these others, I just can't remember the name of them. But I had some of these pages in my stash, so I got a page and I reinforced the spine where I folded it front and back, or inside and outside, because it's very, very brittle. Made some deli page little notepad, put in there, and I glued this completely down because I didn't think it was strong enough to use as a tuck. Just stuck a, you know, in there, a little bitty tag. And I will, as I'm noticing, I hadn't done anything to this. When I go back through again, if I think it needs it, I'll add something here. But it really may not, because it's got, you know, stuff here and stuff here. I'll just have to wait and see how I feel. And then this is the back side of this little, trying to think of what she called it, a double over page pocket, I think, where, you know, you fold it in half and then half went on one side and half went on the other. Alright, so I got one of those little Tim Holtz, what do you call it? You just, you know, put your die cuts in. I forget what it's called. Anyway, one of these I decorated with this big old thing and some lace, and just put some little little tags in here, and another one. Oh, I think I did the exact same. Yeah, we're going to change that. Put something different in there. This is a piece of snippet roll, the last piece of the one I made for the boho journal. I thought it looked, the colors were really pretty. And this is a pre-made, I guess, one I'd done some mass make little journal cards one day. I thought that with the purple rose was perfect for this. Okay, here's our bird. Alright, so I wanted to show you this before I put it all in there. And I'm realizing I didn't ink it up or anything. Alright, so it comes with, I want to say 6. I'll link this below so you can double check me, but I want to say it comes with at least 6 birds, and or however many there are, maybe 12, I don't know. Half of them are facing that way and half of them are facing that way. So you could put them on either side of your paper, depending, you know, which you need and which direction. And they have the wings that also face the correct way for whichever bird you choose. You've got some that would go on the other way and some that will go this way. You got several different types of hats. You've got several different colors. I want to say maybe 4 colors of the words, and probably 3 different sayings per color. I'm not sure if that's, yeah, please just check it, because I've used them all up, so I can't show you. But I put this on with a little Brad, because that way, you know, he can, clearly her wing can be, you know, kind of wherever you need it. And this one says sing your song, because, let's see, I'm thinking the name of our paper pad is Songbirds. So I thought that was perfect. And you can add the words onto the bird, or near the bird, or on another page altogether, just whatever you want. But I like it kind of together, and I thought this is perfect on this page. But I'm wondering, yeah, it's okay. I'm wondering if it would be better on a page, you know, with no, what do you think? With no competition. That would look pretty, but I want it to go the other way. I mean, if it was on the outside, I would want it this way. I think we're gonna go over here. Yeah, I think so. But I will also, I don't have any, but I have seen other people use them. I just have never come across any. The black bling, I've got every color you can imagine, but I've never found the black. But when Laura did these, showed them on her channel in a YouTube video one day, she put the little black bling right there for the eye, and it was so pretty. So I just used Sharpie this time, and I don't think it needs anything behind it. I'm just going to put it there, but I am going to draw feet, legs and feet. But I'm also going to make sure my my wing is out of the way, and that I don't glue my my brad down in the back. You know, if I was an artiste, which I'm not, I could draw a branch or a tree or, you know, something and let her be sitting there, but I'm not. So I'm gonna just put some legs and feet. And I'm using Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Fix, 3-in-1, whatever it is. I think it's actually 3-in-1. To me, they're all interchangeable, so I don't really care which one it is. Okay. Now I need, here we go, I need the thin legs, the thin pen. I don't want to use my Sharpie. Okay, I did one really bad foot and one okay foot. But you know what? I don't think anybody's going to notice. And that's okay. Story of my life. So I was thinking maybe here. Ooh, I could cover up the ugly foot. What do you think? Because you know, there are no mistakes. There's just opportunities to embellish. I think I will have an opportunity right here. Because I don't like that. So one day, while I'm trying to get the glue out, I'm going to tell you a story about these flowers. I have been on a kick lately trying to organize my craft room. And, I mean, starting... Oh, I dropped it. Seriously. Glue side down onto the floor. Hang on. I'm so sorry. I can't find it. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. So I've been on a kick to clean up my room. So I'm taking every single thing, picking up everything and looking at it and deciding. So I had this box of just flowers like this already taken apart that a friend of mine had given me. Like, I'm talking a box full. And I took every single one. There was hundreds of just single layers of fabric flowers. I took every single one out, color categorized it, put it in a different kind of box where they could be lined up in sections of certain colors, and oh, it was so pretty. You know where I'm going with this, right? So I brought it into my craft room, and I was going to put it on the shelf where it was going to live. I was so excited. You know where I'm going. I dropped it. I dropped it in the floor, and my husband he came rushing in because there was a blood-curdling scream, and he rushed thinking I was dying, and all I could do was stand there and cry. I dropped my flowers. I dropped my flowers. He's like, seriously? That was what it was? Mm-hmm. So anyway, he helped me pick them up, and they're just all mingled in a box now because I'm not doing that again. Not putting myself through the trauma and the drama. But at least I know what's in there. So I put a flower here. And, okay. Another, you know, library card and pocket. This is a flower, the heart out of the Wordy Bird, not really a kit, but download. It had circles with butterflies. It had hearts with, you know, different things. And then these are people, doll people. Oh, paper dolls. So I'm going to put them here. And then, like I said, I will go back through this one more time with fibers and more lace and, you know, add little things here and there if I think it needs it. I mean, just because you've been through something once doesn't mean you can't go through it again or change something. If you put something down, you don't like it, you can take it out. It might leave a little weirdness on your page, but just cover it up with something. Try to be real careful and not get glue out, you know, creeping out, because I don't want it messing up everything. Okay, so one more thing. Like I said, I didn't want to do it all without you. This is a coffee dyed card, just a little piece of deli paper. Oh, actually two, because it wasn't wide enough. This gorgeous lace with the clear, they're actually clear sequins, iridescent-y sequins, and this, and then this is Tim Holtz. So I'm gonna and let me ask you what you think. I did a little book, just a small one, with some scrap papers in it, different sizes, but I don't have a place in the journal for it. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, it clearly goes with this, but I don't guess I have to put it, but like I said, I don't know where to put it, or because it's kind of thick. I mean, it's kind of just got different size little pages, and I think it's so cute, but I don't know what to do with it. So if you have any ideas, let me know. If you think I can put it somewhere. Let's see if we can get this. And there is a hole right there that fits exactly, I kid you not, on this hole right there. I know. And one of these, if you don't have one of these, go to Dollar Tree. It's something you're supposed to use to, you know, you dip in like a face mask, and then you smear it on your face and do your thing, and, you know, whatever. But they're silicone, rubbery, and I use them for, a lot of people use them for hot glue, but I hardly ever get out my hot glue gun. I have one. I even have a cordless one because, you know, I'm cool like that. But I don't use it that often. So I use it because I cannot stand dirty hands. Not dirty. I can do stained. That's not a problem. But stuff on my hands like glue or, I don't know, other stuff, I just can't do it. It's dry. I do have issues, but I think we've talked about some of them already. the other day, and we're not going to do that again. Okay. La la. So I will go back through everything, and I will put fibers and ribbons, etc. in, you know, where they go. I'll go back through and see if anything needs, I'm going to leave that out. That kind of makes me nervous. See if anything else needs a little tweaking, a little decorating. I'm going to go back, make sure everything's got something in the pocket. Everything, you know, if we need any more journal cards or what have you. But I'm also, I guess we could do this. I can't tell from looking how long I've been on here. I don't want to keep you long. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I have cut some little tabs. Fabric tabs. Let me get them. And I'm using the fabric I got from Sophia at Dust Fairies. This is left over from the boho journal I made last month. So I am going to, alright, because I have to have a balance thing going on, I got 6. Or I would do 4 or 8. Not really an odd number, because then one half would have more than the back half. Perfectly acceptable. I have issues. Mine issues. They don't have to be anybody else's. But what I thought I would do is put 3 of these in the front half and 3 of these in the back half.